Overwatch 2 is a game that is classified as a hero shooter. There are 3 types of heroes: tanks, damage, and support. The game has 35 playable heroes in total, each designed with love and passion. So you should ignore 34 of them and play only one. But which one? The first hero we have is Ash. She has a butler robot and is part of a criminal gang, making her not a hero. She's what we call a criminal. So we should not play her, because that will make you a criminal as well. And we don't need criminals in the Overwatch team. The next hero is McCree, or Cassidy, or whatever the fuck you call him. He is a former criminal. Wait, seriously? Again? Does Overwatch aim to hire fucking former convicts to protect the public? Anyway, Cassidy probably has a criminal record, so he can't do numerous things like become a teacher or easily find a place to live. So what if your main becomes homeless then, huh? Then you have to play as Bastion, a robot that can transform into a gun. Sounds simple, right? Well, Bastion has this little problem that we like to call PTSD. And a good rule is to avoid the robot with mental issues. Next up is I have no idea how to play Echo or know anything about her, so I'm just gonna pretend she doesn't exist and is not relevant whatsoever. Now it's time to meet everyone's favorite cyborg ninja, Genji, who has the ability to reflect anything with his sword, even black holes and dragons. But you should not play him, because people in the public will give you a sinister look when you say you main Genji in Overwatch. So why not try his brother Hanzo, who uses a bow? What is this, the fucking 900 BC, huh? You should avoid Hanzo because your team will hate you when they spectate you, and them watching you will give you Parkinson's suddenly. Next criminal we have is Junkrat. Junkrat was created when one of the designers at Blizzard thought of the great idea to steal the demo map from hit game TF2, but make him even more annoying. You'll kill everyone by shooting randomly in a doorway, but you should not play him because everyone will think that you are less than rodents. Next hero we have is Mei, who was a scientist who got frozen and all of her friends died. She no longer has the power to freeze people, which was a whole gimmick in the first game, but this isn't that bad. The main reason why you shouldn't play her is because she is a symbol of Hong Kong's resistance, and you don't want the Chinese government to notice you. Now it's time to take the skies with Farah. Her weapon is a literal rocket launcher, and you'll get your ultimate at least 25 times in one game because of the splash damage, and because you don't have to fucking aim. But don't play her, because everyone will think you have a very small P. We also have the new hero, Sojourn 75, who has a railgun that charges when damaging people. Since she has so much damage potential and movement abilities, you'll feel unstoppable and run in solo and then die. So how about playing Reaper, a former member of Overwatch before turning to crime and acquiring supernatural abilities. He wields the fucking Akimbo 1887s from Modern Warfare 2. However, you should not play him, as everyone will think that you just celebrated your 13th birthday. Maybe it's better to play Soldier 76, the former leader of Overwatch before faking his death and becoming the embodiment of Call of Duty, Modern, Supreme, Advanced Guns, Black Ops, Warfare, and Knuckles, Tropical Freeze. Soldier's ultimate is aimbot, but we don't need that, since we can always plug in the Game Shark. Next hero we have is another criminal, Sombra, who is the average 4chan hacker. She has the ability to go invisible forever and to hack people, then attack them. Hacked and attacked, if you will. But you shouldn't main her because you will spend 90% of the game invisible and do about 500 damage in total. So thanks. Maybe try Symmetra? Actually, I retract that. Don't play Symmetra, please. Now you could try a real hero who takes proper skill, like Torbjorn. Torbjorn is for those who want to help the team but not put any real effort in. Your turret will be your main source of damage since that shit got aimbot, and when ready, you can always release a hot load out of your steamy cock. Now, you could try Tracer instead. She has the ability to time travel, but only for herself, which is the worst kind of time travel. But the real reason why you should not main her is because she is British. And the final damage character we have is Widowmaker. She has the ability to one-shot half the roster, so everyone who thinks highly of themselves will pick her. Me personally, I can't play her because she is too alien-like. Yeah, Hugh, she has purple skin. No, it's because she's French. Also, in the fucking abilities trailer, Widowmaker's ass grows when she uses her ult. So that's cool. Now, there's a secret combination of heroes called the Big Three. They represent all that is wrong with Overwatch and take the form of Widowmaker, Hanzo, and Genji. Should you somehow have the Big Three on your team, you're guaranteed the most heartbreaking loss or the most easiest win. They are both a plague and vermin on the Overwatch servers. Each player has 2,000 hours minimum, and are either gods at the game or act like they just installed 3 minutes ago. The first tank we have is D.Va, who is a former pro gamer, but I don't think you should play her since there's a very high chance that she's played famous game Destiny 2. Instead of playing D.Va, you can play Doomfist, a literal terrorist with a big metal gauntlet. Although a sneeze does more damage than this gauntlet, so yeah, you should not play Doomfist because people say he's good in certain situations, which translates into he's bad. Why not try the newest tank, Junker Queen? She's the queen of Junkertown, a town full of madmen and criminals. You should avoid playing Junker Queen because what if she gets assassinated JFK style? You shouldn't have to worry about losing your skull when playing Orisa, a robot that is capable of ripping you limb from limb. Regardless of that, you should not play her because what if she runs out of power? Then what? Your main is gone and you lose the game. The next tank we have is Reinhardt, a guy in a big suit of armor with a massive fucking hammer. Reinhardt is 61. He should not be on the battlefield. What if one day Blizzard realizes this and makes him retire? Then what? Then you have to play as Roadhog, one of the easiest characters to learn, as all you have to do is turn off your brain and use 3 buttons: W, Shift, and left click. With these 3 buttons, you'll probably get at least 30 kills and play of the game, but you weren't going to play Roadhog. You would probably pick Sigma. Sigma is a man who can control gravity, which may seem cool, but he has brain damage. So yeah, you probably should avoid picking him. Then you have the face of Overwatch itself, Winston. Full name Winston Overwatch. He gets called a monkey a lot, but he says, "I'm not a monkey, I'm a scientist." So when you look at him, he's very clearly a P.E.K.K.A from Clash Royale. The next tank we have is Wrecking Ball. In all of my Overwatch games, I have seen one person do good with the hamster, so therefore, you should not play him because it would take effort to learn to. Now, the last tank we have is Zarya, who is deemed as one of the strongest tanks in the game right now, so you should not play her because that means she will be nerfed soon. Ana is a long-ranged healer who shoots people with darts that heal them. However, she requires aim, so 80% of the player base will be unable to use her. She was also very old, so what if she has a heart attack and fucking dies, huh? The other support hero we have is Baptiste. His backstory is that he was a member of Talon, which is basically the Overwatch equivalent to Al-Qaeda, meaning that Baptiste could have been a part of Overwatch's equivalent to 9/11. So yeah, avoid him. The next support hero we have is Brigitte, who is the daughter of Torbjorn and attacks people to heal. This may sound useful, but at the end of the game, you'll see that you've done 1000 damage and about 100 healing. How about trying the newest support hero, Kiriko, the believer of something called the Fox Spirit? I'm afraid that God may notice this worshipping of other things and proceed to smite Kiriko out of existence, so I don't think you should play her. Instead of playing Kiriko, you could always try to play Lucio, whose music has the power to make people run extra fast or heal from fucking bullet wounds. But it is fun to knock people into holes, but when you can't do that on certain maps, why play him? Instead, why not try Moira, the hero with the skills healing the height of a fucking ant. Seriously, you don't have to fucking try when playing Moira, so why not play Mercy? Mercy is a healer with a beam that heals people, which reminds me of a certain game. I wonder what game it is. So how about trying Zenyatta, A long-range healer that puts little orbs to heal people and make other people take more damage. But he preaches about his religion too much, and that's kind of not cool. So, in conclusion, you should not play any hero.
And I have 10k healing on basically just him.
Oh.
That's what happens when you're Roadhog.
I just kept you alive for like 3 minutes while you was on point alone.
Look, he's not taking damage. Look at that. Nah, fake game.